Okay, let's start. Makita ra ang slide, class?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
let's proceed. So again, we will discuss all about the marketing plan. Now, our objectives is to enumerate and discuss the elements of the marketing plan, understand the importance of the marketing plan, and be able to write the marketing plan. So basically, class, the marketing plan is ang pinakaunod sa business plan o ang pinakataas na part sa inyong business plan. Because in terms of the executive summary, it talks about the vision, mission, goals of the business. In terms of the organizational plan, talks about the organization or the structure in the business. In terms of the financial plan and the operations plan, the daily operations and the financial aspects of the business. But now in the marketing plan class, we're talking here on how to sell your products and services, how to make your business be profitable, how to make your business known to your target customers, specifically also your investors. Because ang mga future investors ninyo, gusto nila makabalo unsaon ninyo pag-market sa inyong products and services with the use of the strategies, the marketing strategies. Okay. Basically, class, you know already what marketing is since naman jud mo'y subject na principles of marketing, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, just a quick review. So, marketing is the process by which an organization relates creatively, productively, and profitably to the marketplace. So, why is it a process, class? It is a process because in marketing, we are using research na atay mga research na dapat buhaton before putting up strategies. So what are those research? Actually, class, in the marketing plan, you need to have a survey. But lisod man good mag-survey through, 'di ba sa inyong mga research subject na amoy mga survey through online platforms such as Google Forms, ana. But in ano man good, in business plan, dapat man good ang inyuhang surveyhan is katong mga people na nakasurround sa location sa inyong business. For example, inyong business nakalocate sa General Malvar, kanang dapit ra sa Davao Doc. So your target customers most likely, class, is mga resident na naa dito dapit. So mga students of Davao Doc, students of AMA, employees of Davao Doc Hospital, and so on and so forth. But since naatay pandemic karon, lisod kaayo mag-survey sa ilaha. Now, pag-abot diri sa marketing plan, more on research ta. Dili research na copy-paste sa Google, but more on research with regards to the products and services na gina-offer sa inyong business. Okay, nasabtan ba na siya, class?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So marketing is a process because naadjud siya sugdan na mga research, then putting up strategies and implementing it to your business. And it is a lifelong process. Ngano na siya lifelong process? Because there is changes from time to time. Naatay in terms of the operations in your business, di ba your business plan is a 3-year business plan? So in a 3-year business plan, dili kanang strategies ninyong gamiton, dili na siya for 3 years. Na ay mga possible changes ana. For example, murag manakita ninyo na naay problem in terms of the promotion of your products. So mangita mo bag-ong strategy with that. With the new strategy, naapod mo'y bag-uhon sa inyuhang marketing plan. So it is a lifelong process which an organization relates. So every organization na-adjoy process in terms of marketing your business. And using creativity. Diba, remember in your entrep class, entrepreneurship is an art. So it is an art because you use creative strategies on how to put up, how to market your business. And with that, your business will be profitable to the marketplace. Okay? So another thing, okay, na-explain na nako, marketing is the art of creating and satisfying customers at a profit. Okay? So next, marketing is getting the right goods and services to the right people at the right places at the right time at the right price with the right communications and promotion. So in putting up a business, you should do always right. So what right goods and services? Right goods and services that is applicable to the customer, right people or the right customers na imong baligyaan, right places or the right location kung asa magtukod og business at the right time. So specifically now in this pandemic, naadyoy mga business na murag ka ng nindot siya itukod because need siya karon. So that is the right time to put up a business at the right price. So right price, naamanggoy mga customer na preferred low prices but in a good quality, naapoy mga customers na okay ra sa ilang high price but in a good quality and with the right communications and promotion. So in terms of the buyer and seller's relationship, dapat in terms of marketing your products and services, both of you will know what are you selling. Okay? So what are the components of a marketing plan? So basically, kabalo na mo ani, it's because nagbuhat na mo draft. So ang components will be business model, products and services, market analysis, marketing programs and strategies, and the marketing budget. But again, I will discuss up to the market analysis only. Okay, any questions for the introduction? Class?
No, sir.
Okay, let's proceed to the next one. Okay, our next discussion will be the part one of your marketing plan, which is the business model. So makita ra ang slide, class.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's proceed. Okay, before that, may I ask, we will have an example of some businesses and what are those business models, unsa ang mga business models na ilahang gina-practice or ginabuhat in a daily operations. Basically, class, the simplest explanation for the business model is like a daily or kanang a simple process which a customer orders a product to your business, then process the product, and the ending is the product will be given to the customer and the customer will have its satisfaction to the product. So napansin na ninyo, class, sa inyong business model, since nakabuhat naman mo, in ato ra ang process actually sa business model. So starting up with the order of the customer up to the delivery of the products or service to the customer itself. So these are some businesses na gina-practice business model, but usually, class, all of the business they have already their own business models. So the first three businesses are like they are the food industry. So McDonald's, Jollibee, and Vikings. Si Vikings, nalahi siya, it's because buffet manggod siya. So na siya iya pong sariling process. But McDonald's and Jollibee, in terms of the business models, ang business model ni McDo o Jollibee, since fast food chain man siya, si customer maglinya siya kay mag-order. Then, i-process ni cashier ang order, magbayad, ihatag ni cashier ang order, then makakauna si customer, ay makuha na niya ang product, makakauna si customer and satisfied with the products or services. So, actually, maura to ang business model. Most likely, mo na ang mga sa fast food chains. Sa Vikings, lahi pud iyahang business model since buffet siya, musulod si customer, ay magpa-reserve si customer, then the day na mag-agto na siya digto, musulod siya, then mag-render sa mga pagkaon, then humana, bayad, then uli, na-satisfy na si customer. So lahi si Vikings. Next one will be the banking institutions or the financial institutions. So the process most likely of this one is more like service. Naa si client, ni sulod, na ay mga transaction in the bank, then satisfied, then exit. So most likely kabalo na mo ani since atong accounting 2 na discuss na tuon sa ang mga bank transactions or mga related transactions sa mga bangko. Next one will be the 7-Eleven and HB1 or Choice Mart. Most likely they are the merchandising business or trading business. So they offer different kinds of products from different suppliers. Ang process ana, they before before mag-order si customer, na-secure na ni business ang mga suppliers. So, variety products ang ginapangita ni customer, then mag-order siya, ay magpalit siya og mga specific products, then magbayad siya, then adto kay customer, then that's the end of the business model. Okay, now this is a sample traditional business model. And as what I've looked in your business model, some of you or most of you use traditional business model. And actually class, I want you all to use traditional business model. Kinsa ba ang wala nagamit og traditional business model class? Nabay grupo na wala nagamit?
Na, sir.
Okay. So, sa katong wala na gamit og traditional business model, actually it's okay, but most likely class, I want to suggest that you make your business model more much simpler, so that the panelists can understand also easily what your business model is. I'm not against with that, so okay lang to siya, but I want you to make it simpler. So, most likely class, everyone should use the traditional model approach. Why? Because on the value chain model class, di ba na ay value chain model by Michael Porter? Actually, this is okay. But the value chain model approach in kanang sa business model is used by manufacturing businesses, and most likely class manufacturing businesses are most likely the big corporations. But I understand that there are some businesses, there are some business plans na manufacturing ang business, tama ba? Specifically katong mga kamo ang mubuhat sa alcohol, di ba naatoy business na inana dire? Ambot sa inyo ba to section or sa Fiddler? Ay naato sa Hanan. So, okay lang na nagamit mo value chain model, but I want you to make it simpler, just like the traditional business model. Now, what is a business model? So, a business model is a plan or used to describe something. So, unsang gina-describe sa business model? Actually, ang description jud sa business model is the daily operation of the business in terms of the buyer and seller relationship. So, is it a firm's plan? Yes, it is a firm's plan. Because dili man ta pari-pariha og business model. Diverse, not standard for an industry. Okay, so wala siya standard actually class ang business model. Walay mali na business model. Kay kamo man ang nakabaluon sa inyong business model, ang gusto lang ni investors in the future masabtan unsa ang inyong business model. But it's okay to have a simple business model ra gyud. Ang importante is masabtan ni potential investors or ni customer ang inyong business model. So next is need to be modified over time. Ngano kailangan siya i-modified over time? Again, as I said earlier, that na-adjay changes na mahitabo throughout your business operation. So, if na changes sa inyong strategies, your marketing plan, na-apoy changes sa inyong business model. So, naa siya effect. Then, develop after a feasibility study. So, that is the basic concept of the marketing plan. Before you put up before making a marketing plan, you have series of research. Okay. So copying another firm's business model does not assure success. First of all, class, dili mo pari-pariha og business plan. So why you should ngano ka kailangan mag-copy og lain na business model. So kung inyo ang business in ana, kamura pud ang nakabalo unsa inyuhang business model. Number two, a firm's business model is inherently dependent on the collection of resources. So kung manufacturing na inyong business, depende pod na inyuhang business model. Kung merchandising, naapod mo inyuhang business model. Ug service ang ginarender sa inyong business, naapod na siya iyahang business model. So to achieve a long-term success, business models need to be modified over time. Okay? So why is a business model important? Yes, first, it is an extension of the feasibility analysis para mas feasible pa ang inyuhang marketing plan. You need to justify your business model as well. Next, focuses attention on how well all the elements of the business fits together. So, with a simple business model, makita na unsa ang daily operations sa inyong business. Next, describe the network of participants in terms of the buyer and seller relationship. And last, articulates the company's core logic. So sa business model pa lang class, makita na unsa ang objective ni business with regards to your business model. So nasabtan ra si business model, class?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, maski dili na ko ipagamit si value chain model, i-discuss lang na kung unsa ang iyahang concept. But before that, what are the potential flaws of business model? So na siya actually disadvantage. Now, first thing is it will be a complete misread of the customer. So na-adjoy possibility na dili masabta ni customer ang inyong business model or the daily operation of the business. So what you need to do is to explain thoroughly. That is why I want you to make your business model simpler and understandable para mas masabtan siya ni customer, ni potential investors, or sa inyuhang defense, masabtan pud siya ni panelist. And utterly unsound economics. So nagdepende pud siya kung ang inyong products and services is kanang naman di mga businesses na wala kay nailan ang product. So nagdepende po siya, ay in ani ilang business model kay, in ani ilang business, ay siguro kay bag-o man gud ilang business. So in ani pud ilang business model. So murag na bag-uhan sila sa inyong business model kay since bag-o pud ang inyong giput up na business. Okay. Now, for the value chain model class, again, this is used by manufacturing businesses, most likely the big corporation. Kay, in terms of the firm's infrastructure, in terms of the human resource management is, muna sila ang mga employees handling muna sila ang mga high-rank employees na under nila ang mga low-rank employees. So, in terms of the management of the business, ang employees na ay big effect on the marketing plan. So, most likely, naadjud sila yung marketing team. In terms of the technology development, naa sila ginagamit na mga technology to be used for exporting and importing products in terms of their inventory, since kani sila ng mga business na amang good ni sila mga factories or kanang mga warehouses. That is why naa sila mga procurement. Procurement is in terms of the export and import of their products and services, not only locally but also internationally. One example that one example of business here in Davao City that uses value chain model is the Unifruity. Kabalo ba mo asa ng unsa ng Unifruity class? Diri sa Davao? Namoy idea ana? Oh.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So Unifruity, naga-import na sila, export og kanang mga most likely prutas or specifically saging o hala saging jud na. So gamit sila og value chain model in terms of their manufacturing. Naa sila mga products na they have their own manufacture but they have also products na gina-import nila from other countries. So in terms of the procurement, the import and export of products, mo na sila kailangan maggamit og value chain model. That is why sa mga small to medium enterprises, dili gyud applicable si value chain model. So we will use the traditional approach of making a business model. Nasabtan ba, class?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, let's proceed to the next topic. Any questions so far? Class.
None, sir.
Okay, let's proceed. Let's go to the products and services. Okay, makita rang slide, class?
Yes,
Wala
sir.
pa, sir.
Nag-load pa sa uban. Sige, sige. Okay, now let's go to the products and services. Okay. Basically, class, the products and services is the description of what are the products and services you are selling. What are its features? Unsay naa sa inyuhang products and services na mutangkilik si customer. What customer wants or needs are being addressed. That is why, class, that gi-require na ko ng inyuhang business plan is related sa tong current situation right now. Because you can already see, in this current situation, you can already see what is the need of the people. Diba? And next will be, wait lang, class. Okay. Next, what are the benefits of buying your product? So isa na sa mga ginalook forward ni customer, class, ngano na sila mo palit sa inyong products or service. Unsa ilang makuha sa inyong pagpalit, sa ilang pagpalit sa inyong products and services. So mo na siya ang mga inclusion sa products and services. And what are the guarantees or warranties? What will be the guarantee of the customer satisfaction? What will be the warranty if the products and services purchased by the buyer is kanang wala sila na satisfy? Unsa ilang mga possible na buhaton? Pwede ba nila i-refund? Pwede ba nila iuli, change o another product? So isa na sa dapat na specify sa inyong products and services. Okay, these are the businesses that most likely common to the Filipino right now. Oh, ay, kabalo mo aning pinakaunang picture. Okay, San Miguel Pale Pilsen or the San Miguel product, San Miguel Corporation. And most likely, karon isa po ni sa business na booming ng mga house and lot, mga real estate. So, mo ni sila, in terms of the customer satisfaction, grabe ang pag-market nila in terms of kanang mga balay, mga real estate, mga condo units. So unsay mga benefits, di ba? Usually sa mga malls, birahon jud ka kay para i-orient ka nila. So inana ang mga marketing strategy na ginabuhat with those kind of businesses. Okay, the main focus of the products and services description will be the product life cycle. Actually, class, product life cycle will be part of your discussion in your principles of marketing. But the funny thing here is that karon ra nako na realize na dapat ang principles of marketing dapat katong first sem na ninyo dapat first sem na siya gibutang. Dapat wala siya gisabay sa business simulation. Kay most likely, class, the discussions in the principles of marketing should be implemented in the business simulation. Nakita na ang content manggod sa Principles of Marketing na libro, maudyo'y unod sa inyong marketing plan. So, murag nag-redundant na hinuon ang discussion kay nag-discuss sa diri, pag abot sa inyong Principles of Marketing, mag-discuss na pud mo ani. So, nag-redundant siya. That is why dapat si Principles of Marketing gibutang unta siya sa first sem, pero wala tayo mabuhat kay mo man jud ang curriculum, gisabay man jud siya. Okay? So, moving on. Wait lang class ha. Okay. Going back, let's go to the product life cycle. So, the product life cycle has 5 distinct stages. So, the product development, introduction, growth, maturity, and the declining stage. Basically, class, the graph of the product life cycle is like a bell-shaped graph. Remember the bell-shaped graph, class? Familiar na siya na graph? Unsa na subject ang makarelate, ana?
Statistics.
Statistics. Okay. Statistics also has a bell-shaped graph. But here in the product life cycle, lahi ang explanation in terms of the bell-shaped graph. Basically, kung mutanaw mo sa graph sa product life cycle, mahibalaan na jud ninyo unsa ang dagan sa usa ka business. Now, remember class, when you start up a business, magsugod jud mo sa ubos. So in terms of the product development or also the business planning stage, then to the introduction of your product. So introducing your product, kanang nagsugod pa lang mo sa inyong business, dili jud mo mag-expect na profitable dahil in business. Kay first of all, wala pa siya na well-known sa community. So medyo hina pa ang kita. Profits, nakabutang din sa ubos, profits are negative and low. Medyo wala pa kay profit. And also, iyahang expenses, ang expenses ninyo starting up your business is medyo taas. It's because you are concentrating in promoting your products and services. That is why class na isa dapat na sa inyong i-look forward in putting up a business, you should take a risk in promoting your product. And medyo costly jud na class pag mag-promote sa inyong products and services. So, with that, medyo hina pa, so stagnant pa, napa sa ubos. Now, madugay sa inyong business most likely on the first quarter of your business up to the second year of your business, medyo na well-known na inyong business. Nailhan na siya sa community, naanay mga nagatangkilik sa inyong business. Now, it is slowly going up or slowly growing. So, let's go to the growth stage. Now, sales will start climbing quickly. Early adopters will continue to buy and later buyers will follow, especially when there is favorable word about the product or service. So, for example, na ay customer, nagpalit sa yung product, na-satisfy siya. Gitchika niya sa iyahang amiga, huy, palit mo dito sa ilang lip tint kay, hala, 48 hours jud magstay ang color. O so, nachika sa iyang friend, gichika siyang friend, hantod sa nanaghan inyong customer. Now, that will be part of the growing stage of your company. And also, profits are increasing pod. And with that, nabawi na ang expenses, ang high expenses na gikan sa introductory stage. Now, let's go to the maturity stage. Na-adjoy instances class when if dugay na ang business ninyo, medyo kanang nasawaan na si customer. Nangita na pod og bag-o. Mura lag uyab, nagsawa, nangitag bag-o. So, kanang na siya, diri na part, diri mo gawas ang mga new strategies na dapat ninyong i-implement. Mo ni siya ang akong ginaingon ganina, na-adjoy changes na mahitabo tunga-tunga sa inyuhang business. So, what you need to do is you research again, you find new ideas and strategies on how to bring back your business or how to bring back your customer. Naaba mo'y bag-uhon sa inyong services, naaba mo'y mga products na kanang ilisan, naaba mo'y idungag sa inyong products. So mao na siya ang part sa maturity stage. And the last part is the declining stage. There are instances na maski nagbag-o kag strategy, wala gihapoy effect sa inyong business and mauna siya ang ato ang ginaiwasan. So, last part in the declining stage is wala jud siya nag-effect ang mga strategies. Ang tendency nalugi siya. So that will be the declining stage and ang business ninyo goes back to zero. So, inana lang ang product life cycle. So, nasabtan siya, class, ang product life cycle.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, what is the importance of a product life cycle? So, in product life cycle class, it allows firms to prepare clear objectives. By the use of your product's life cycle, dili jud mo mag-expect, di ba, na moabot mo sa declining stage. Now, what you will do is to set your objectives with the use of the product life cycle para dili ta moabot sa declining stage. And with those clear objectives, strategies will be more focused. So at the end of the 3-year business plan, na-achieve ang inyuhang objectives. Okay, this will be the format for your product life cycle. So, in terms of the characteristics, given na siya, class, in terms of the sales, cost, profits, customers, and competitors, maudyo dapat na ang unod sa inyuhang product life cycle. So, ang atong focus is katong ganiya sa bell-shaped graph, introduction, growth, maturity, and the declining stage. So, in terms of your researches or analyzation, so what will be the effect with regards to the 4 factors sa introduction, growth, maturity, and declining stage? So, in terms of the sales, so into the introduction part, what is your expectation in your sales? So, dire, basically, it is low because of the high expenses. So in terms of the growth, it rapidly increasing, maturity, in terms of the peak, so nana mo sa taas, then to the declining stage, it declines. In terms of the cost, sa introductory part of your business, unsa expected ninyo sa inyong cost. In terms of the profits, unsa inyong expectation, customers, and the competitors. So in-ani lang, simplihan lang natin ang product life cycle. Dili nato siya himuan og mga graphs. Kay para mas masabtan siya ni panelis. I think nakuha ni ninyo siya. There are some groups na nagbuhat og product life cycle na in-ani. So, nasabtan ra ba ang product life cycle, class?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that's it actually for the product life cycle. Maura ni siya, but class, remember that in a product life cycle, since stable lang siya, you need to justify what you put up in your table. So below the table, you should have your description about the table. Inana man na siya, dapat na ay justification sa ubos. Okay? So inana ra na kung dapat makita sa products and services, specifically the product life cycle part of your business plan. Okay, any questions? Any questions, class? Okay, let's proceed to the last part of our discussion for today, which is the market analysis. Okay, class, in the market analysis, so it is referred also as to the external audit, environmental scanning, or external analysis. So I will not explain more further with the market analysis. Now, diretso ta unsay dapat ibutang sa market analysis class. Remember that you discuss in your NTREP and org and management with regards to the SWOT and PESEL analysis. Kinsabay wala kabalo class sa SWOT and PESEL analysis? O, di ba wala? So, most likely, kabalo jud mo anak class. So, diretso ta, ang gusto na kong makita sa inyong market analysis will be your SWOT and PESEL analysis. Okay, nganong kailangan si SWOT and PESEL analysis, sir, sa market analysis? Because you need to analyze your potential competitors, potential customers, what are the threats and opportunities outside your company, and what will be the strength and weakness inside your business that can you use up to elevate or to expound your business. Now, in terms of the SWOT analysis class, sa SWOT analysis, ang naaman sa SWOT analysis is that the
Sir, medyo choppy.
ay medyo choppy.